Hey there riders, Moto Journo Kris here, and Yamaha are taking their R125 to the next level in 2023 with a host of updates. While only a little 125cc machine designed in part to cover the needs of A1 riders in Europe, this little ripper actually offers an impressive set of specs and technology that punches well above the 125cc class. Instantly recognisable with the new model is a styling revamp, which brings the R125 closer to the latest R7 for a bigger bike look and feel, with bifunctional LED headlight where the air intake used to sit, while DRLs add to the premium look. Personally, I think it's a big upgrade over the 2022 R125. Now, the 124.7cc powerplant is carried across to the latest edition, producing just shy of 15 horsepower and 12.4 Nm of torque, with Yamaha VVA or Variable Valve Actuation system, which ensures wider, more optimal performance. That's not crazy power, but for new riders, revving out a little machine is likely to be more forgiving and much more rewarding than holding back on something larger. Also standard is an assist and slipper clutch for sporty riding, but the premium features don't end there, with 41mm KYB upside down forks, lightweight aluminium swing arm, and a monoshock. Add a generous 292mm floating front rotor with radial mount caliper and 220mm rear rotor, dual channel ABS, delta box frame, 100x80 and 140x70 17-inch tyres and wheels, with Michelin Pilot Streets as standard, and you've got a very cool little offering. Additions for 2023 aim to make that even more impressive, however, with an R1 inspired 5-inch TFT display with programmable shift light and RPM range, as well as smartphone connectivity. That's all managed by the Yamaha My Ride app, which mirrors calls and texts to the TFT, as well as offering a heap of insight into bike parameters, as well as rolling out the new feature which emails bike tech issues or error codes to your Yamaha dealer or a designated contact. Also quite cool is the ability to switch the TFT dash between your regular road or street mode over to the track theme, which simplifies things down, making a lap timer more prominent with 25 lap memory as well as a bar tacho. A new traction control system also boosts safety, and while this may seem a bit unnecessary on a smaller capacity machine, we're also talking about inexperienced riders who'll appreciate anything that saves them a trip down the road where the rubber isn't the right way down. The R125 is also now pre-wired for a quick shifter, allowing the easy addition of another sporty feature that's very much a quality of life inclusion if you decide to pay the extra for it. Depending the overall cost of the bike and the upgrade, it's one I'd seriously consider after a bit of crash protection. The updates don't stop there either, with an R1 inspired upper triple clamp which saves weight, and a set of handlebar switches also added for another premium touch, which includes control of the TFT dash via a menu toggle. Other points of note include a quite tall seat height of 825mm with a seat for rider and pillion, while the fuel tank holds 11 litres, which should get you quite some distance with the small capacity power plant. Weight should also be around the 140-ish kilo region too, which is nice and light. There's also a range of genuine accessories available, including the GYTR, race-centric stuff, and much more like an acro full exhaust, LED flashes which strangely aren't standard, seat cowl, billet levers, and much more. Overall, the R125 is a very cool little machine. It looks the business and should offer impressive performance for the category, while also having some great inclusions. The UK price of the outgoing model is, however, around the £5k mark, which only seems to be about £1,000 cheaper than the R3. Of course, in Europe, most people have to traverse the A1 licensing period, so that will no doubt drive demand, but from what I can see, this is one of the more premium offerings. Is that a huge issue? Probably not if resale scales with the early investment, unless you're very cash strapped, in which case you're almost certainly looking for a second-hand motorcycle anyway. Now, we don't get the R125 here in Australia. Instead, we've got the R15M available now with a larger capacity engine and boosted power, but a fairly similar overall package in many ways. But that's for another video. So let me know what you think about the R125 in the comments, and as always, stay safe out there and thanks for watching. If you're still here, hit that like button.